There we go. I don't know if it's the computer or the XSplit, but this is like super slow. Okay. Nope, we're already playing. Alright, so let's do this. Booty. I forgot how to jump. I know there's a way to jump. What is it? Where'd my map go? There we go. I forgot how to talk to people. There we
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's nephew.
go. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
My uncle's a dick.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
So I'm gonna have to pause this and apparently authorize my Facebook account, which I already did. So I'm not sure why I have to do that again, but whatever. I'm not thrilled with XSplit. Let's try this again. Alright, let's do it. I have to make this smaller, I can't see shit. Just put it down there. There's not usually anything important there.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
There's a thing on my screen and I can't get to go away. Let's get out of here. There we go. Oh shit, she knows that I'm a mage.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
Fucking
The
Gamlen,
Templars
why
in
you gotta
Kirkwall
tell
like to think they
everyone
have
my
all mages
fucking
properly
business?
leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
I don't know how to multitask, sorry.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Tell me what you
Gamlen,
need
he's
done.
such a fuck ass.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars. So they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows.
A friend
We
of the
supplied him in
Templars
return
is
for
no
a
friend of
piece
mine.
tape, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard. But you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
I'll get your money. Let's go crack some skulls. Where the hell am I going? Jesus Christ. Listen, pay up, buddy.
I've already told you. I can't give you any more for them.
Fucking
But that was
capitalist
everything we
scum.
have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron,
Your business is done.
But
now then,
Dragon Age
what
2
can I do
is
for you, Sarah?
communist propaganda. I'm all about it.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Typical.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
What do you mean, you people?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guild.
There's a dog over here, by the way. That's what I was doing.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
I'm regretting the
Oh.
hair choice.
I see.
Should I go tell
It's
the
just
guards?
ugly.
Not just yet.
See,
I'm
what would
over
be
here,
great is if
So, Athenril
Dragon
sent you
Age
to collect.
2 had the Inquisition
cowardly to do it
character
herself.
builder. Yeah, crack his skull, Aveline. Do it. Or do I want money? I want to crack his skull.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it.
Yeah, you fucking toad.
You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you. And your men.
Oh shit!
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest.
Do
Take
it!
No, I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Hey, we love our dogs, buddy.
That should do it.
Yeah, that did do it.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Fuck yeah. I don't really need healing powers. Guess we'll just do this. I forgot how to run in this game. Or
Any
sprint,
luck?
I guess.
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethereal and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
Delightful.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Fuck Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city
Wesley's
has
a
in store.
chump.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began
So
with the
I'm not
mages.
really sure why
The Templars had become
so many
very
people hate
powerful
this
under
this
Knight Commander
installment
Meredith.
of the
But
Dragon
most
Age
importantly, that's
series.
when I first
I think it's
met the
great,
champion.
but like I've talked to people who hate every single aspect of it, like the battle system, the story, the characters, the art, all that. But I think it's all great. Like, it's a really good battle system. Like, I went back to play Origins after this once, and everything moved so slowly, it was ridiculous. And then, like...
Trust these tits, human.
There are
You know how many
obviously
people wanna
issues
hire
with,
onto
like,
this
characters,
expedition?
but...
Look, we know
they're
you're going
pretty
into the deep
developed,
roads.
like, they
You'll
have...
need to hire the best, and we're...
No,
They have,
you're
like...
too late. Already done.
The
depth.
money from this trip could fix everything.
I
You
just
need
don't
us.
understand why everyone hates this
We
game so
fought
much.
Darkspawn.
Look, Precious, I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
Maybe I
You make
did,
them understand.
buddy.
We're running from your bloody Templars.
Hey, fuck off, Carver. This is one of the reasons I absolutely hate Carver. He's a fucking douche. He's just a douche. I just don't like him. Oops. I just dropped my phone. want some bloody Templars? I'll give you some bloody Templars. Yeah, shut up!
I'm in charge. You do what I say.
Yeah, Carver,
Right,
you
brother.
fucking knob.
My brother can be a fool, but he's right about
He
this.
is a fool.
We are what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well,
Listen, buddy.
back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
Fucking
Too
Carver.
many refugees disappear for you to threaten people who could help us.
I know. I just... How long do we work for scum who don't want us around? We need coin, status, something we can
You don't
shove
have
in
a
that
lot of
dwarf's
choices
face
under this
and keep people
capitalist
off our
society,
backs.
buddy.
And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
Don't think about gambling.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
But you wouldn't be in the gallows because you're not a mage, so you can just shut up about it.
Hey!
Shit, looks like I got just a kid. Get wrecked, punk.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild.
What
You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Get the food service,
Off you
buddy.
go.
People love gingers.
How do you do?
Varric is so
Tetris,
dreamy.
At your service.
I wish you could romance
I
him.
apologize for Bartrand. He would know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother
look at
doesn't
that
realize
nose.
is that we need someone like
It's
you.
so defined.
He would never admit it either. He's too proud.
Like,
I,
Varric's
however,
nose
am
itself
quite practical.
is a separate character in this game. It never even speaks, but it's got more
You're
character
part
than
of
some of the
Bartrand's
characters.
venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not
I
bad
bet.
for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
What about
You must have
Carver?
heard of my
Carver's a
brother as
fucking
well, then.
tool.
A little, yes, but it is you they speak most of, Messer.
It's because I'm a
That is-
badass.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Nah, he
Oh,
can
I'm going.
fuck off. No, you're
Without
not.
this expedition, we won't last out the year.
You can fuck off. Actually, I'm gonna have to bring Carver with me because I hate him and I don't want him in my game.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling.
I mostly
We need
hate
a
Carver
partner.
because
The truth is,
I have
Bartrand's
always
been tearing his
taken
beard
him
out trying to
with me
fund
to
this on
the
his
deep
own, but
roads,
he can't
as
do
well
it.
as Anders,
Invest in the
which
expedition.
spoiler
50
warning,
sovereigns and he
means
can't
that he
refuse.
ends up
Not
as a
with me there to
Templar,
vouch for you.
which is just awful. Because I fucking hate every single Templar.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid.
Yeah, he
Far
is.
better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense.
The
No
dwarf.
offense.
His name is
Look,
Varric.
You
Thank
started
you very
this,
much.
and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I. And before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know. And I'll be the last.
I don't know how to multitask.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city
The
for a while?
Templars can go to hell.
If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help.
False.
We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure. Easy. But
Son, you think it's that easy
maybe
to save
Aveline's
money
got some
as a
bounties
poor
out.
person? How dare you?
she joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance.
Aveline
In the
is a
hangman,
class
maybe.
traitor.
I'll be there when I'm not with you.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Let's go talk to Aveline. Oh my god, the controls on here.
Hey, Franz.
You're Rick?
I don't really know how to do it.
Here to sell today, guardsman. Shit,
You know,
There he
Junior,
is.
it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
We're brothers. What's eerie about that?
You're eerie.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about gambling.
Sick
May
burn!
I hate you, dwarf.
Yeah, he doesn't really need any other attributes since he's gonna be gone soon, so.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Don't get dead? I'll do whatever I want, buddy. was like, why the hell do I have a sword?
I should take a trip to the country.
You can't miss the keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
True.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
Yes.
Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Maybe you shouldn't be hiring people who aren't the Guard to do Guard work.
The Viscount must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
A Ferelden in the Guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with them?
My. If it isn't Hawk.
My.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
One thing that bothers me about this game is that there are so few unique maps. Like, I've pretty much memorized all the places in Motown. Except for right now, obviously, because I am going in circles. Nice. But when I am
Care for a night of fun, Monsieur?
not tired,
Maybe another time.
I know pretty much every inch of the map.
Wonder if it's time for
Which is kind of annoying, because it gets boring. Let's visit Uncle Gamlin. Favorite character?
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
I can absolutely believe it.
When you ran off.
My children have been in servitude. Servitude for a year.
Servitude? My children had to work for their money?
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester.
Son?
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate.
I'm gonna
You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Sounds fake, but okay.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
Oh, sick fucking burn.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlin? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Dick!
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother. But some of what Gamlin says, I'm having a hard time hating him.
Well, that's why
Playing
you're
caretaker
Carver
for someone
and
else's
not
life. Stuck in their shadow.
Jake Hawk.
That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, brother. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
Just burn the mansion down.
But I do feel like hitting some.
Get out of my face!
Wow,
Your
fuck
mother's
off then.
bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
Jesus, he's rude as hell. What's up, dog?
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on.
My
Let's
favorite
play Fetch the Invisible
this whole
Ball.
game is dog.
He just needs to get out more. Don't you, boy?
I know exactly what I'm gonna name him this time.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm
He
sick
just
of
don't
what's his
answer
name
the phone.
staring and panting.
Gamlin, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
So we are gonna name this dog Jake. I named him after myself.
I'm with you, brother. For now.
For now. That's why I don't like Carver.
Get out of my face!
Alright. We are going out. Nope, that's not out. That's another room. Alright. Now let's go out. I wish that you could just leave Carver at home, but alas, you cannot. And let's wander
Varric,
around.
do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
I think I am going to save and play this up.